So, you just got the Year 12 Web Dev project. It's a big one, I know. And if you're feeling that pressure build up, you are definitely not alone. But that feeling, it ends right now. This is your game plan to not just get through this project, but to absolutely crush it.
Does this sound about right? You're staring down the barrel of 6 weeks, a massive 40 to 80-hour time commitment, and a couple of technologies you're still getting the hang of. Look, feeling overwhelmed, that's totally normal, but we're going to flip that feeling on its head.
First things first, this is not just another school project. Think of it as a job simulation. It's designed to feel big because in the real world, software projects are exactly like this. They're complex tasks you manage over weeks, not in a single night. You're not being tested on what you already know. You're being tested on how you learn, how you plan, and how you build.
Now let's talk about this number, 40 to 80 hours. It looks scary on paper, right? But it's not meant to freak you out. It's there to show you that this is a marathon, not a sprint. It's all about consistent, steady effort and managing your time. Skills that are frankly way more valuable than just knowing a bit of code.
And that whole I don't really know Flask or SQL thing, listen, that's the whole point. This project is specifically designed for a beginner to learn these exact tools. They give you starter code for a reason. It's your launchpad, not a test. Your current skill level isn't a roadblock, it's literally the starting line of the race.
Okay, so before we get into the nitty-gritty, week-by-week plan, we have to talk strategy. We need to understand what this project is really looking for, because I'm telling you, it is so much more than just the final application.
And here it is. This is probably the most important secret to acing this project. Look at this chart. The actual software you build, the app itself, is worth less than half of your total grade. Just let that sink in for a second. The code is only 45% of the story.
Let's break it down. Yeah, part A, the app, is 45%. But part B, your documentation, is a massive 25%. And part C, the live test and quiz where you explain what you did, that's another 30%. You see? This isn't just a coding test, it's a full-on engineering assessment. And this is why it matters. In a real job, you don't just write code in a dark room. You have to document your work so others can understand it, you have to communicate what you've built, and you have to verify that you know what you're doing. This project is your chance to prove you can handle the whole shebang.
Now, before we get into the plan, let's define our main technical target, CRUD. It stands for Create, Read, Update, and Delete. These 4 little operations are the absolute heart of your backend. Pretty much every feature you build will just be a spin on one of these. If you can master CRUD, you've mastered the project's engine.
All right, we've got the mindset, we've got the strategy, now for the how. Here is your 6-week mission, broken down into clear, manageable chunks that will get you from 0 to fully submitted without that last-minute panic.
Here's the entire journey at a glance. We're breaking this marathon into 4 simple stages. First, we build the engine. Then we build the car's body. After that, we write the owner's manual and give it a polish. And finally, we prep for the big test drive. See? Totally doable when you break it down.
Weeks 1 and 2. Your only goal is to get the back-end engine working. Don't worry about colors, don't worry about fonts. Step 1. Pick a topic you actually find interesting. A movie collection, a video game library, whatever. It makes the work way more fun. Then, just focus all your energy on implementing those 4 core CRUD operations. That's it.
Okay, the engine works. Now we build the car around it. In weeks 2 and 3, you'll focus on the front end, what the user actually sees and interacts with. But here is the absolute game-changing pro tip. Deploy a basic working version early. Trust me, you do not want to be fighting with server issues at 11 p.m. the night before it's due. Solve those problems now.
This is the phase that separates a good grade from a great one. With a working app online, you now block out serious, focused time for Part B, that 25% for documentation. Make your wireframes, draw your data flow diagram, write that AI report. This is also when you make sure your Git history tells a clear story, with at least 10 good descriptive commits.
And we've made it to the final week. Rule number 1, no new features. This week is all about prep and polish. You'll revise the theory for that Part C quiz, things like DNS, HTTP, and SQL. Then you'll grab the official submission checklist and go through it line by line, making sure everything is perfect. Tidy up your code, finalize your README, and get ready to submit with total confidence.
So there you have it. The mindset, the strategy, the whole week-by-week plan.
But it all comes down to one really simple thing.
Your job today is not to build a full-stack web app. Thinking like that is just going to paralyze you. Your job today is to do two tiny things. 1, pick a topic you like, and 2, set up your basic empty Flask project folder. That's it. A journey of 80 hours begins with a single step. Take that step today.
Look, this project is a marathon, for sure, but you are not running it blind. You have the map, you have the schedule, you have everything you need to succeed. You've got the plan, you've got the time, you have absolutely got this.
So, the only question left is the one on the screen. The entire plan is laid out right in front of you. What's your first move?